Hello, this is Mike MacGyver, and I'm at MacGyver's Tire and Wheel, and today we got some wheel swaps and some more rack loading done. So we're going to start with the racks first. Last week, Gary's Diecast collection sent me a rack and a Lincoln. Well, I got the rack loaded with these here Datsuns. Now, I had these Datsuns on a yellow rack, and I took them off and put them on a gray rack because I needed the yellow rack at the time. So anyway, I put them back on this yellow rack because I need the gray rack. Yeah. So anyway, y'all seen these before, so we won't stay on them. Got them done. Hopefully we won't have to rob the yellow rack again. Anyway, I had put them on a gray rack. Well, I wanted the gray rack to put these on because the kind of gray rack's a neutral color, and I didn't have no pink rack, and I didn't have a blue that matched this blue. So we used the gray rack for these 57 Chevys. Yes, indeed. It's a wagon on the top and a delivery on the bottom. No doubt. And we're going to see if we can zoom in just a little bit so y'all can get a little bit better view of it. So anyway, I got those on there. I'm glad to finally get my wagons, or my 57 wagon and delivery out where I can look at it instead of them being in a box. So anyway, up next, I got the two Dodges put on the rack. And wouldn't you know, the truck's a little bit higher than the car was. So yeah, I took the blade off, and I run out of fingernail polish remover for now, and my dry erasers, they shot. My deep wood's off's gone. So I didn't get to take the stripe off the side of the top one. But I did remove the blade, the snowplow blade. So yeah, I got them two done. Now, this here rack's the one that came with that other Dodge, that white and burnt orange Dodge. So that's what that rack come from. And speaking of the white and burnt orange Dodge, I picked up a second one, and I put it together as a regular truck. And so I put the four-wheel drive one on top that I had made. So got these two together on this rack. Yes, indeed. Glad to have that done. Oh, I hadn't put the motors in neither one of these yet, but I got them. I just hadn't put them in yet. Been so busy. So anyway, I picked up. I swapped the wheels on this here trailer. I said I was gonna do it and take them black rims off, but I picked up this Mustang. This is a model kit Mustang. This here, I'll probably be passing it on to someone. I ain't gonna say who because I don't know who yet. I got to do some checking out. But anyway, got that Mustang. Went ahead and put the wheels on it, so that's what it's gonna be like whenever it goes to whoever. And I put the motor in it. So yeah. But anyway, the rack that Mustang came with, I put my wheelies, Hormel chili, in my 49 Mercury Custom Hormel chili car there together on this rack. Maybe later on I get another one of these Mercuries and put the two Mercuries on the rack, and another Willys and put the two Willys together. But right now, I just got these Hormel chilies together. Yeah. So finally got those on the rack. I was glad to get that done. And up next, I had purchased a second one of these. Let me see if I can get it here. Y'all remember I had purchased this one? Well, I bought a second one because it comes with a rack, and those will be going away too. And the rack's yellow, and so I transferred the vans that were on a green rack to this one. I had these on a green rack, same color as that van, but since the van's got a yellow stripe, I just put it together like that. And that's what we got there. And the reason I did it is because I wanted the rack, that green rack that they were on, to put these on. Yes, indeed. Glad to finally get these put together. These are GMCs. It says on the plate Nissan Skyline. That's because I used the base from the yellow rack on this green rack. I didn't want to take the trouble of undoing the bottom van. I just swapped the base over to the other rack. That way I didn't have to worry about trying to unscrew the van and then have to file on the other plate to get the van to fit. It was already fitted to that plate. So anyway, yeah, got this done. These are both GMCs, and they are 76 models. 1976 Chevrolet GMC. Chevrolet GMC. Listen at me. 1976 GMCs 4x4s. Glad to finally get those done. Indeed. Now, I don't too much care for the gold wheels, but it's got gold on the vehicle, so I'm just going to leave the gold wheels on it for now. I got a set on another Bronco that I thought maybe I'd put on them later, but we're going to just have to see about that. I'm thinking about trying to see if I can remove this and see what's the final color. If it's a black, and remove all the white and turn it into a solid black truck, or if I can remove the gold and still keep the white, which I doubt. So it's just going to stay as is for now. And that's all the rack loading. Now moving on to the wheel swaps. I wheel swapped one of these, but I don't remember which one because I went and put them back. I went and put it back in the cabinet where it was originally. And both of these have been drilled on the bottom because I wheel swapped one way back here a long time ago. So I wheel swapped the other one, but not only did I wheel swap the other one of these two, I don't know which one, but these are Ford Raptors. But anyway, not only did I wheel swap whichever one of these I did, but I also base swapped it. It had this orange base, and also it had this gray fender well. See that gray part, the fender flares? They were on one of these two trucks. Now, I don't know which one it was. I'm thinking it was the white one, but it could have been the black one. So anyway, I base swapped it. I robbed the base, the black base and the wheels from this one, and I put this back on here. Put the parts from the black one or the white one back on this. Got that back together. And this one here, this is the Desert or Rally Race set or whatever. This is the Raptor 2. It had muddy tan tires on it. So I took all them off and I put these wheels on it, and they came off of this one. And also, I also changed the base. This one here, this green one had this tan base on it. And so, yeah. So I didn't rob the wheels off of this one, though. It was this one here. these were some wheels I hand chromed. But the wheels that were on this, the wheels that's on this now came off of this one. And these wheels I put back on here came off the Raptor. So yeah, got all that done. Glad to get my Raptor looking better. And up next, I robbed the wheels off of this, and I was going to use them on something, but I decided I'd save the wheels that was on this and use them on something else, so they're put aside. And so I robbed the wheels off of this and this, and I used the back wheels from these two, and I put them on this. Yes, indeed. All right, we're going to zoom in for this one. We'll tilt it down a little bit too much. But yeah, that's what I put the wheels on, the rear wheels from those two van things. Put on this. Yeah, not bad at all. I like it. Now, I had to cut the axle in two on the back and use two axles, but I didn't use an axle tube. I just JB welded them into the frame inside, one inside at a time. And then whenever I started to put put the interior and the body back on it, I got some more JB weld, and I put a clog up. I put a big old chunk of JB weld in there and squished this here into it. Put the cab on, and then JB welded it together and put some clamps on it. Clamped it together and let it set overnight so that everything would be good and solid there. So yeah, glad to have that. It's 67 El Camino from the Fast and Furious. It had a plastic frame thing mounted all around the car. I took it off and I looked at it and studied it for a little bit, trying to figure out if I could use any of the parts, any of it for parts for something else. I couldn't see any use for it, so I threw it away. Yep, it's gone. But I'm glad to have this 67 El Camino. It's a Hot Wheel. It's the only Hot Wheel in a 67 El Camino I got. Now, I got a 67 El Camino by Johnny Lightning. I think it's a 67. Pretty sure it is. Maybe a 66 though. But anyway, glad to have that. Awesome little ride right there. And that's about it. Well, I take it back. One more thing. We're going to revisit this for a minute. The wheels that came on this truck, I came with this truck, I did not use. Excuse me. I robbed the rims off of this, and I put this set of wheels on it. And the rims that were on this, I put on that, but not before I changed the tires. The tires were white walls. Oh, wrong side. The tires were white walls, so I took the white walls off the rims and I put some regular black walls on it. Black wall tires, and put them on here. Now these are the same rims that's on the blue one. So I had that blue set from something, I don't even remember what, but anyhow. And this here truck, it was setting up high in the front when I got it. I don't know why it was like that, but I took a drill and I drilled into the frame, put two new holes in it, lowered the front end of the truck down where it's set level. I like it better that way. But anyway, that's it. I got to go before my time is about out. So I want to thank everybody for watching and everything, and we'll catch y'all on another one. I got a few finds, not much. Maybe I'll show that on my next video. And this is Mike MacGyver, and I'm gone.